Hello all, welcome to the last week of the Intelligent Transport System course, Summer 2017. This is Mohan here and I'm a graduate student of Mechanical and Aerospace Engineering. So the topic that I've chosen today for the ITS application description project is Demand Responsive Transportation Systems or DRT systems. So the agenda for today's PPT and video starts with the definition of DRT systems, the ConOps types, and the RIDE-KC BRIDJ, Kansas City. This is a pilot project of DRT that was implemented in Kansas City. Its results, key takeaways, and the conversations openers. So the definition of demand responsive transportation systems, as the word itself says. So this is a transportation system that is provided upon a request from the user. This is usually implemented in low passenger demand where regular bus service or regular transit service is not economically viable. So small or medium-sized vehicles are usually used for this purpose. A brief ConOps of demand responsive transportation system is it starts with the user requesting a ride from a particular location. So the travel dispatch center, the right top box that you see has the information of the vehicle's availability, the nearest pickup locations, and after all the algorithm that's from the user point of view, this is all done by smartphone. And then he is sent with the vehicle details and the pickup location and the estimated time of arrival of the vehicle. So the types of DRT these are, as I told you, are implemented in low passenger demand areas. Also the transit that are available for physically challenged people, and also for the transit that is available during the part of the day where the demand is very less, a typical example being UVA safe ride, and the transportation that are offered by agencies only to their customers upon request, like airports, are different types of demand responsive transportation systems. Prominent examples being Uber and Lyft that we see on road. So let's get into the main topic of the discussion. So in the Kansas City there was a demand responsive transportation system, a pilot project being launched called RIDE-KC BRIDJ. So this was a unique public-private partnership, and this was a partnership between Kansas City Area Transport Authority, Ford as a vehicle provider and also financial partner, and BRIDJ Urban Tech Company. So Ford was in charge of offering vehicles and 10 vans of 14 seaters being used. So 14 seater being the middle space between a personal vehicle and a big bus. So what was the need for the Kansas City to start this? So only 18% of the people could commute to work in mass transit within 90 minutes. So there was a huge need for the city transportation authority to decrease the travel times. So how did the Kansas City RIDE-KC BRIDJ work was, obviously they had a mobile application through which the users could request for the ride, and the demand shuttle service was sent to the user back with the details of the shuttle and also the time and the pickup location, and the user is boarded into the shuttle service at the pop-up location, as they call it in the pilot project. So the attractive portion was all this was under at $1.5 for the users, which was extremely affordable as compared to the competitors of Lyft and Uber. So where were the places that the shuttle services went to were the places of where the maximum travel was happening and where there were more jobs and there were more connections for the residential areas, and these were downtown, Hospital Hill, Medical Center, etc. And the timings of the shuttle services were morning rush hours and evening rush hours only, and they were not operated in other timings. And there were a few advantages for the users. As I told you, it was extremely affordable as compared to the competitors, and first and rides were offered for free for the users to encourage them to use it. And the average wait time expected at the pop-up location were 5 to 10 minutes, which was not too bad. And many pickup locations were at the bus stops, which were already convenient for the users. And booking could be done as advanced as 24 hours. A few results of the pilot project were there was a huge hit in the number of users. Only 1480 users out of a population of 2 million used the pilot project, and 1/3 of these users did not use more than 10 rides which were free. So this was a failure according to few people. The project was discontinued after a year in March 2017. However, the other results which are worth noting is during the course of this project, the Federal Transit Administration approved huge grants for similar projects that were public-private partnership in San Francisco and LA. And another interesting aspect was the age group of the users were between 19 to 55, and more than 80% of them were had a affluent background, and this was something that was worth noting. And what were the potential reasons for this drop in users is 40% of them did not know that this service existed. So this was a major setback in terms of publicity and public awareness. And also the service was not available during the times that was required the most by the users, that is late night hours. And also the wait time that was expected to be between 5 to 10 minutes were 15 minutes, which were significant, which could have played a significant factor in the user's mind. Other key takeaways from this project were government officials and transit researchers call it a success because according to the government officials and transit researchers, the ridership was not the top priority. The top priority was to learn who uses the on-demand transit. And also the public-private partnership worked. So this was a huge experiment in terms of public-private partnership, and this we see right now as something that the complete industry is looking forward to, because a lot of projects have been converted to public-private partnerships. And public outreach is very critical. If you do not reach out to 40% of the population, it's going to be very difficult to succeed in the project. And what are the ongoing work that this summer is? This service has been converted to be available for physically challenged people at subsidized prices. The rest of the population can also use the services, but they will not be eligible for the subsidized prices. So this is what the Kansas City is planning to go ahead with, and the research is still ongoing. With respect to this, there are a few conversations that I thought would be interesting for us to discuss over the week. These innovative systems have given us a glimpse of what public-private partnerships can be expected to be seen in ITS. Please share your views on that, and also what do you think are the driving factors of success for DRT, and what are the challenges that are associated. And also there is a huge push towards autonomous vehicles being used soon. So do you think it will be a part of DRT is another point of discussion. So see you all, and I'm waiting to hear your feedback. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.